Welcome back to BlackTech Green-Book, where we explore the challenges Black professionals face in corporate environments. Today, we'll dive into the story of Camille, a talented software engineer, who finds herself in a situation where her company seems more interested in her identity as a Black woman than her skills and contributions. This scenario highlights the damaging effects of tokenism, offers insights on how to address and overcome it, and outlines the steps to take if the issue persists. Camille's experience. Camille recently joined a large tech company as a software engineer. She's excited about the opportunity to work on innovative projects and contribute to a diverse team. The company, known for its public commitment to diversity, has been actively hiring underrepresented minorities, including Black professionals like Camille. However, after a few months, Camille begins to notice a troubling pattern. During meetings, her technical suggestions are often overlooked, but when she speaks on topics related to diversity, leadership takes an unusual interest. Camille is frequently invited to attend public events and photo opportunities celebrating the company's diversity efforts, but rarely asked to lead significant projects or contribute to the technical work she was hired to do. As time goes on, Camille realizes that she's being tokenized. Her race and gender are being used to showcase diversity, but she isn't given the same opportunities as her peers. Camille knows she has the skills and experience to succeed, but feels her potential is being stifled in favor of her being seen as the face of diversity for the company. Camille schedules a meeting with HR to discuss her concerns. She explains that while she appreciates the company's commitment to diversity, she feels her role is being diminished to that of a token employee. She points out that she hasn't been given the same opportunities to lead projects or advance in her career as her peers, and that her contributions are often dismissed unless they pertain to diversity initiatives. However, HR does not seem to take her concerns seriously. They assure Camille that the company values her, but they fail to address the issue of tokenism or propose a plan to change her role in the company. Camille leaves the meeting feeling unheard and frustrated. Taking the next steps. Camille knows her rights and is aware that tokenism can be a form of discrimination. When HR fails to respond adequately, Camille decides to take further action. 1. Document everything. Camille starts documenting every instance where she feels tokenized, including the meetings where her contributions were overlooked and the events where she was asked to represent diversity without having meaningful input in her work. Escalate the issue. Since HR has not responded appropriately, Camille sends a formal written complaint to the HR department outlining her concerns and referencing Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which prohibits employment discrimination based on race and gender. She clearly states that her race and gender are being prioritized over her contributions, which constitutes a violation of her rights under the law. 3. File a complaint with the EEOC. If HR still does not take corrective action, Camille knows she can file a complaint with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, EEOC, which enforces federal laws that protect against workplace discrimination. She is aware that under Title VII, she has the right to report this issue if she is being treated unfairly due to her race and gender. How to file an EEOC complaint. Camille can file a charge of discrimination by contacting the EEOC directly through their website or by visiting one of their field offices. The EEOC will then investigate the complaint and determine if there has been a violation of federal law. Positive resolution. Despite the initial challenges, Camille remains hopeful that her situation will improve. She continues to advocate for herself, and after filing the formal complaint with HR, they finally take her concerns seriously. The company begins to reevaluate their diversity initiatives and makes a commitment to ensuring that employees are not just used for appearances, but are truly included in decision-making, leadership roles, and impactful projects. Camille is soon assigned to lead a significant software project, and her technical expertise is recognized and valued by her team. She is no longer seen as just a diversity hire, but as a respected leader in her field. Her persistence in addressing the issue not only improves her career trajectory, but also sets a precedent for how the company approaches diversity moving forward. Key takeaways. 1. Recognize tokenism. Understand that tokenism occurs when employees are hired or promoted for appearances rather than for their contributions. It's important to recognize this dynamic early on. 2. Know your rights. If you feel you're being tokenized and treated unfairly, Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 protects you from employment discrimination based on race and gender. 3. Document and escalate. Always document your concerns and, if needed, escalate the issue to HR or higher levels of management. If they fail to respond, consider filing a formal complaint. 4. Seek legal protection. The EEOC can investigate your claims if your employer does not address the issue. Filing a complaint can help ensure that your rights are protected. 5. Positive change is possible. Advocate for yourself and be persistent in seeking change. Organizations can and do improve when they are held accountable for their actions. Call to action. If you've experienced tokenism in your workplace or know someone who has, remember that you have rights. Join BlackTech Green-Book to explore more stories like Camille's and learn strategies for overcoming workplace challenges. Subscribe to our channel, share your thoughts in the comments, and let's build a more inclusive industry together.